Akira, the would-be dreadlock daredevil, is getting his hair done by an unlikely trio. A pre-apocalypse beauty salon pro, a former movie makeup artist who probably wishes she had a special effects kit handy right about now, and a college professor who's now learning the real-life drama of survival. But wait, there's more drama. Shizuka, our fire-starting heroine, is trying to channel her inner cavewoman when suddenly, out of nowhere, old man Hiko mistakes her for his dearly departed wife. Talk about a hair-raising encounter, and poor Shizuka's probably thinking, I signed up for dreadlocks, not heart attacks. Meanwhile, the village's resident story spinner, Fat Lady Tom, swoops in to save the day with a tale about Hiko and Akimi that's more dramatic than a soap opera marathon. And just when you think things can't get any crazier, an injured stranger bursts onto the scene, demanding bandages or rope like it's the apocalypse's version of Amazon Prime delivery. But fear not, Shizuka steps up to the medical plate, armed with knowledge she picked up from childhood curiosity and a few well-timed Wikipedia searches. Suddenly, she's the hottest commodity since canned food, attracting a crowd of needy patients faster than a Black Friday sale at the pharmacy. Meanwhile, Ken, the village's resident smile maker, takes on the ultimate challenge, turning a frown upside down on a little girl who's been grimacing since the zombie apocalypse began. Spoiler alert, he succeeds. Who knew Ken was a miracle worker? Move over, Dr. Phil. And just when you think the village couldn't get any cooler, Beatrix discovers their secret to sustainable energy, hydroelectric water wheels. It's like the apocalypse meets a science fair project gone wild. But alas, every paradise has its party poopers. Cue Higurashi and his band of barricade-destroying misfits, hell-bent on turning the village into a buffet for the undead. Talk about crashing the neighborhood barbecue. As chaos ensues and the village turns into a zombie battleground, our heroes, Kencho, Shizuka, Akira, and Beatrix team up to take down Higurashi and his dastardly plans, but not before Higurashi spills the beans about his jealousy-fueled vendetta against Akira. I guess some people just can't handle a good hair day. So grab your popcorn and buckle up, because this apocalypse ain't over till the dreadlocked farmer sings or until someone shuts down the electric fence, whichever comes first. In a heart-pounding battle between the living and the undead, Akira's dreadlocks are swinging like Tarzan vines as he karate chops through the zombie horde. Meanwhile, Beatrix is on a mission to shut down the electric fence, but she got a not-so-pleasant shadow in the form of Higurashi's psycho pal, who's following her like a lost puppy, if that puppy had a chainsaw and a thirst for chaos. But wait, hold the phone. Angie's playing referee in the animal kingdom, breaking up a little romantic rendezvous between Dogo Koro and a chicken. It's a farmyard scandal. And just when things couldn't get any weirder, Kencho silences her with a finger to the lips because, surprise, surprise, there's a zombie on the prowl. Quick thinking. But will they survive the climb to safety? Spoiler alert, nope. Because just when Kencho and Angie think they're safe as kittens on a rooftop, Higurashi's evil sidekick crashes the party, spewing out his life story like a confessional on wheels. Talk about emotional baggage. And he's not just talking, he's shoving Kencho towards the edge like a kid with a toy off a balcony. Meanwhile, Beatrix is in a showdown of epic proportions with evil chainsaw lady whose blade is sharper than her wit, and that's saying something. Turns out she was a fencing prodigy in high school, but now she's just another corporate cog in the machine, chopping her way through life like it's a jungle of cubicles. But fear not, Shizuka's pulling a Houdini act, distracting the zombies with some quick thinking and fancy footwork. Unfortunately, her performance catches the eye of a fat evil guy, who's got some unsavory plans involving his tongue and her throat. Yuck. Turns out he was a chef with a side dish of excuses, but now he's cooking up trouble with the side of terror. Just when things are looking bleak, old man Hiko wakes up from his nap like a geriatric superhero, saving the day with a well-aimed shot that disarms fat, ugly bastard. Literally. The villagers waste no time in serving up a beat-down buffet, leaving him battered and bruised like a rotten tomato at a food fight. But the fun doesn't stop there. Beatrix, using her brains and brawn, orchestrates a zombie symphony to destroy the hydroelectric wheel. Because why let a good apocalypse go to waste? Evil Chainsaw Lady meets her end in a gruesome finale, leaving nothing but a bad taste in the zombies' mouths. As the dust settles and the zombies shuffle off into the sunset, Akira's dad implores him to protect their makeshift family. But just when it seems like all hope is lost, Higurashi swoops in with a devilish proposition. Akira's dad's life in exchange for Akira's humanity. Talk about a Faustian bargain. Flashback to Higurashi's glory days at the public pool, where every cannonball was a triumph and every Marco Polo game a conquest. But alas, as he grew older, he found himself drifting further from the crowd like a buoy caught in a riptide of introversion. High school passed in a blur of books and Rakugo stories, leaving poor Higurashi feeling like a lonely haiku in a world of epic poems. Fast forward to the present, where Higurashi's master plan has backfired faster than a microwave popcorn explosion. With Akira's father in his clutches, he demands the ultimate sacrifice, Akira's humanity for his dad's safety. But surprise, surprise, Akira's not exactly playing by the rules. In a twist worthy of a Hollywood blockbuster, he orchestrates his own zombification with the help of the movie makeup artist. Talk about pulling a fast one. As Higurashi rides in disbelief, the tables turn faster than a roulette wheel on Red Bull. A bite from a rogue zombie seals his fate, sending him on a one-way trip to Zombieville with a first-class ticket to Regretsville. Cue the waterworks and the flashback montage of Higurashi's greatest hits, from poolside antics to missed friendship opportunities. But there's no time for tears, because the cavalry arrives in the form of Beatrix, riding the hydroelectric wheel like a vengeful Valkyrie. With a crash and a bang, she destroys the bridge to the pass, leaving the villagers scrambling for safety like ants fleeing a picnic gone wrong. But fear not, Mr. and Mrs. Kumano swoop in to save the day, offering a freshly repaired bridge and a lesson in community spirit. As the villagers rebuild and regroup, Akira's father dispels the mystery of his illness. Turns out it's just a case of hemorrhoids, not the zombie apocalypse 2.0. Talk about a relief. With the crisis averted and the future uncertain, Akira and his ragtag band of survivors pack their bags and bid farewell to the village, embarking on a journey filled with new dreams and old promises. Who knows what the future holds for our intrepid heroes? One thing's for sure, it's bound to be one heck of an adventure. Thank you for tuning in and joining us on this wild adventure. Your support means the world to us. Stay tuned for more thrills, laughs, and heartwarming moments. Until next time, stay awesome and keep spreading the love.